Alright, I got a whole bunch of jokes and not a lot of time. I'm from Joplin, Missouri. I live in Des Moines right now, and I'm moving back here because tornado season's coming up. I did a little homework in Des Moines, and Iowa. Iowa has the 6th highest number of trailer parks per capita. They also have the 6th highest number of tornadoes per square mile. Proves my theory that white trash attract tornadoes. Now listen, no time to laugh, I'm not going to shut up. Now listen, I'm not saying if you live in a trailer you're white trash. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is you don't exactly hear about tornadoes hitting rich people, all right? You never see the rich guy in the news getting, it's like, Mr. Peterschmidt, what's the tornado sound like? Well, Mindy Dong and I are playing badminton back on. And that's when our youngest son, Eugene, shouted, Father, there's a tornado coming, and I feared my son will die. Now, it's always some like backwood, like sister fucking mayonnaise sandwich eating retard. Be like, I'll tell you what a goddamn tornado sounded like. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you same fucking thing I told you last year. I was in the house watching the TV, and this old boy came on there talking about something or other. Junior's on the shit pile talking about something, and I told him that. And I told him that in the house, I was there watching and Stone Cold was on or something or other, and anyhow, I'm in the house there. There's always like some like 12-year-old, 13-year-old girl in the background standing there with a kid, like a 3-year-old, right here, and you don't know if it's like her brother or her son. You don't really know, really, what it's doing, you know. Just got back. I came back from home. I went back home for a few days. Like I said, I'm from Joplin, Missouri. I traveled all over. I went back home. And I was hanging out with some of my buddies from high school. I was hanging out with this friend of mine who was like me and him and this other guy. I don't know this other guy. It's me, him, and the other guy. And he had his daughter there. And he said, this is my daughter. I would like to her name, listen to this, folks. Her name was Heaven Lee Angel and whatever her last name is. And I said, the knee-jerk reaction, she's going to be a stripper. And he got pissed off at me, which is bullshit. Don't laugh, I'm time for that. Which is, he told, and I was like, look, you have to understand something. What you name your child is going to have a tremendous amount of impact on that child's life. You name your kid Corky, he's not going to be a math tutor, all right? You name your kid Larry, he's going to be a good bowler, all right? You name your kid Raul, he's going to jail. But if you name your kid Heavenly Angel, she's going to be a stripper. Be a stripper. And I have nothing against strippers, folks. I love strippers. I wrecked a marriage over a stripper. Here, we've got one right here. She's clapping. Strippers, she loves them too. This guy won't hang out. And I'm always doing comedy Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. And you know what? Here a while back, I went to a strip club in Lumberyard in Des Moines. And I went to strip, and on Tuesday night is not the varsity squad, folks. I'm telling you, I walked in there, and it was stretch marks and Caesarean scars just as far as the eye could see. Oh yeah, I was there. And the girls, they were even mad. They're like, that girl knows how to move. The kind of girl knows how to, you know, these girls march up to you. They're like, look at it! Look at it, God damn it! Fucking look at it! And pull the finger, That's not sexy. That's not sexy. When they do that, it reminds me of the inside of the predator's mouth. You know, he goes, that's not sexy at all. But at least they shave it. Even the ugly bitches shave it. Now, remember back in the good old days, like back in the 80s, back in like 86, back when pubic hair was all the rage, back when like started, I can hear that hip, belly button, tailbone connection was pretty much the shit. Remember, I saw a Penthouse from 86. This girl could hit a VCR in her beaver. It was everywhere. Not to mention, okay, this is a true story. I can't make this shit up. Here a while back, me and a fellow comedian out of Des Moines named Eric McDuff, very funny guy, we're hanging out at the strip club. And this stripper asked him, she said, what do you do for a living? And he said, I'm a comedian. And she said, well, I think, and by the way, anytime a stripper says the words I think, get ready for some dumb shit to put out. She said, I think I could never be a comedian because to stand in front of a group of people and be laughed at is degrading. Okay. All right. Let's get this straight. You just showed me your pussy for $1, okay? You just showed me your appendix for 20 nickels, and what I do is degrading? What I really? You just unhinged your hip like a Burmese python's jaw. And what I do is degrading? I can see what your last 3 meals, you just drove it. I went out with this chick I was dating, and the shit didn't work out. It didn't work out because I'm March. I'm a Pisces. And she's a January. She's a fucking whore. That's why I didn't work out. And you know, a lot of girls are like, well, what makes a whore a whore? Why makes a whore a whore? And so I came up with a test. This is the Dane Fletcher whore test. Listen up, ladies. Get ready to get pissed off. Listen up. All right, look. If you have sex with more men than years you are old, you're a fucking whore, all right? And I mean that in a Christian way. I really do. If that joke offends you, you're a fucking whore, all right? If you're digging through your purse right now looking for your keys, whore. And you know, a lot of women will be like, well, you know what, how can I admit that a guy can have sex with all the girls he wants, but if a girl doesn't, she's a whore. And if you ask that question, you're a fucking whore, all right? This is the question, this is the kind of girl that, she's fucking hot. You do it, and you get done, you're standing, for like the next 3 weeks, you're pissing, you're looking, and just giving yourself that exam, you're looking for, you know, and one time I was standing and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, what the hell? And I scratched it off and it was a piece of lint. And I was like, oh shit, that was, alright. Hang over that. And then it happened a couple weeks later. It was just a scab though. It was just a scab. It came right off and then, For those of you that didn't get it, that was a herpes joke. Some of you did. I don't know. I don't have herpes, but I've always kind of wanted herpes because of the commercials. Oh, every herpes commercial, they're having a blast. They're having a lot better time than I am. They're like climbing a mountain or windsurfing. And every herpes commercial is the same. There's some chick on a bike. She's like, I'm not going to let genital herpes slow me down. Meanwhile, her boyfriend's up on a hill. He's like,